The Delver's Dirigible Customizable Mount. Options for the War Within. So this is the customizable mount that we're going to get as we delve deeper into delves throughout the expansion. This thing's going to be fun. I'm expecting more and more things to drop as the expansion goes on. Let's see what all the customizations are that we're going to get with the launch of the War Within.
Hello there and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the Delver's Dirigible, which is a brand new customizable mount coming to the game in the War Within. In this video we're going to take a look at all of the customization options for this mount, how you get them, what it looks like, all that good stuff. But before we jump into all of that, guys, I just want to shout out the sponsor of this video, and that is HelloFresh. HelloFresh is a meal delivery service delivered straight to your door. Skip the grocery store and spend more time soaking up the summer sun. HelloFresh Market is the one-stop shop for all mealtime needs, with quick breakfasts, lunches, snacks, desserts, and more. Get out of the kitchen and into sunnier days with quick and easy recipes. Every week you can choose from 20 home-cooked options that are ready in 20 minutes or less. HelloFresh even have a line of kid-friendly recipes for those picky eaters, just perfect for families looking to try something new while school's out for summer. I personally have been using HelloFresh for a couple months now. I absolutely love it. I love the fact that they only send you what you need, so you don't have stuff left over at the end of the week. It's just perfect for me and my lifestyle. So click the link in the description or use my code to get 10 free meals and free appetizers for life. One appetizer item per box while the subscription is active if you're in the US. If you're outside of the US, the local discount will apply. And thanks again to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Right, so yes, the Delver's Dirigible is a customizable flying airship mount, which is coming in the War Within. Good news here, this mount is extremely easy to get. As of beta, all you got to do to get this mount is simply just do the endgame campaign quests, and then the quest to get the mount will unlock. Super easy to do. You can get it very, very quickly. Another great thing about this mount as of beta is that all of the current unlockables are obtained very deterministically and not through any RNG. Now, there are two different ways. You can either just purchase them.
I'll be interested to see how you get these. But the good thing is everyone's going to get the mount, it looks like. So basically, everybody will have the mount, and really what's going to differentiate everybody is how many customization options you've unlocked.
With a new currency called Undercoin, which is from Delves, or you can unlock them on the Delver's Journey, which is like your battle pass thing for Delves that you're going to just kind of progress as you go through the season. So with that out of the way, let's take a look at some of the options. Now, this mount does look very, very cool, and I do want to add a note here that so many of the customizations are not available in the game. So when this model was originally added to the alpha, data miners found a ton of different customization options. Some of these options were also previewed at BlizzCon. However, now it's in the game and we can look at the customizations. It looks like a lot of those are not being used, at least in Season 1, and at least
in Season 1. The way I see it is they're going to slowly release more and more of these customizations. I think this is going to be like an evergreen feature throughout this expansion, at least. Oh yeah, this season we've unlocked a bunch of new things. They might even do it based on like a theming of the season. We've seen, he might show it here, the Void version of this mount as well. There's a Void customization to it. So I'm expecting them to hold back a little bit and kind of slowly drip feed us these different customizations.
As we can see from beta, there's obviously a chance that this is being locked away during the beta and will be able to be obtained through Delves once the game launches. But as of right now, so many of the options are missing, including like different tail options and colors and wings and decals and all that stuff. But in this video, I'm going to show you what is available for this mount. So let's jump into it. So first and foremost, there is a full transform for the Void version of this mount. This is obtained by...
This looks badass. I'm not going to lie. This is a really cool version of this mount. Oh, shit.
Getting the achievement Hunting the Hunter, which is to complete the 13th delve on your own, which is like a Mage Tower type challenge. We don't really know too much about...
That's a really cool thing. So this is a solo, full-on skilled version of this mount. If someone has this, basically, they solo. They did the Mage Tower. The Mage Tower of the War Within, which is going to be like the highest level, I guess he said 13th version of the delve, the highest level delve, and unlocking it by doing it yourself, soloing
it right now, as it is something that is not available on the beta, but completing that achievement will give you this full transform which is awesome. It's a void version of the mount, and it looks fantastic. So yeah, that's that. However, if you're not going to use that, there are different options for you. So the standard color scheme is this one right here, which is like a green and brown one, but there is another option for blue and brown.
I like the blue.
As mentioned, there are so many different color schemes which are just not being used, which is really weird. But yeah, that's the kind of green and brown one. I will add as well, something they've added in beta, might be a bug, is that you can actually select locked items to see what they look like together. So for example, those two I don't have, but I can look at them, which is kind of neat. For the nose option, you have the needle option, which is already unlocked. You have the propeller option there, as you can see, and the lantern option.
I like the lanterns.
Which kind of half works. You can see, yeah, it's a little bit buggy. But yeah, you can see the lantern option briefly there. There you go. So yeah, it's just kind of a pointy lantern at the front there. It looks kind of cool. For wings, you have three options. You have the propellers on the side there, so you can see them there. You have the air screws, which are the standard option, and the lantern option, again, which matches nicely with the lantern front. But yeah, you can see it kind of screws around a little bit here. But beta be beta. But yeah, those are the options for the wings. For the tail, you have the air screw, which is the current one that we have right now. You have the exhausts, which match the other exhausts.
That's kind of badass.
And the appendages, which makes it look like an airplane, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I like it a lot. I love the fact that we can
You got to go with the exhausts here. I mean, the full-on exhaust flaming, that one was really cool. Yeah. These look cool. Again, I can't wait to see all the other ones.
Other exhausts and the appendages, which makes it look like an airplane, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I like it a lot. I love the fact that we can customize it, and as mentioned, like all of these things are really deterministic in regards to what we can obtain. And finally, for the top of the mount, you can get the razor blade option, which is just a propeller like that. You can get the Zeppelin option, which we did just see with the full transform, and you can obviously get the banner as well, which you can't customize as of right now, but I believe you might be able to in the future. It seems. So yeah, those are all the options which are available. As for other options, as I mentioned, shout out to Wowhead for putting on their dressing room. There's just different colors, there's different wings, there's even decals for like Horde and Alliance and things like that. There's just so many awesome options which are just not available.
We didn't see this one yet. Look at these downward facing wings. These are cool with the propellers facing down. Kind of looks like a hovering version of it. And these move when you're flying. If you've seen the animations for this yet, then look at that. Look at the Alliance up there.
As of beta, however, we are several weeks away from the expansion launching, so there is a chance these will be added. But as of right now, these are the options which are available to this mount. So yeah, there you go, guys. Sorry it's not the longest video in the world. I know, like, there's so many more options which I hope they do add in the future. It seems like they're just going to add them in future seasons, as this is a mount that's going to progress continually over the seasons of the War Within. But yes, this is exclusively a delve mount as well, so you won't see any of these dropping in dungeons or raids or anything like that. All of this stuff just comes exclusively from delves, which can be done in groups of 1 to 5, which is nice. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of the Delver's dirigible customizable mount. I really like it. I'm looking forward to all of those other options coming in the future, but of course, not having to rely on RNG to get the customizations for this mount is just fantastic. I love the animations of it flying around as well. I think it looks so cool. Definitely one of my favorite mounts of the War Within. But guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please do leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you want to support me outside of YouTube, I'm also on Patreon, and I'm on Twitter at MrGMYT, and I have a partner Discord channel as well. And I'm also streaming on twitch.tv/MrGM. If you want to see me stream World of Warcraft, War Within Beta, War Within pre-patch coming up soon, and then of course the War Within launch, you want to check me out over on twitch.tv/MrGM every single day. And with that, guys,
cool video.
I'll see you next time.
Yeah, I like a lot of these customizations. One thing I'm hoping for is like more achievement-based customizations, because I always think those are cool. You know, you just want to show off how big your cock is at the end of the day. That's really what mounts are all about. And a lot of these seem to be based on, like, you can buy them through that Delver's currency, whatever he called it. So a lot of these are just going to be currency bound. There's that Void one, which is kind of an achievement-based one. That one's pretty bad. Not kind of. It is an achievement-based one. But I would like to see more. I'd like to see more, you know, ones where maybe you get something for the finishing out the Mythic season in a 2000 rating, or a Gladiator version of the mount. I'd like to see some stuff like that. So they're going to give us more and more customizations. All in all, I'm excited to see what else we get out of this this cool Delve mount.